My name's Marty Welch. I'm a full-time painter, and lately I've been doing a series of portraits.
And I'm really trying to not just capture a likeness to the person, but I'm trying to get a bit of their essence and a bit of their character and try and put that down on canvas. Tonight in the sitting we're meeting a young versatile Kiwi actor. She got her start in the Royal New Zealand Ballet, then moved to Jason Gunn's Young Entertainers, from the Tribe to Neighbours to LA and to Home. Let's meet Michelle Ang. Michelle.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, good to see you again. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. Come through. Michelle, look, if you can just sit down and we'll just get straight into it.
All right.
Awesome.
Straight into it.
Typecasting. Big issue for you?
I guess the kind of roles that I get access to are sometimes limited by sort of social stereotypes, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. Yeah, there's like three main ones. I actually just did a short film about this whole process of like only being allowed to audition for certain characters. And there's three main stereotypes. One would be the like Asian ice queen, like emotionless sort of cold stereotype. And one would be like the sexy vixen sort of one, and then the final one would be like the martial arts expert.
Martial arts, I wouldn't have picked it.
I'll go for the character roles.
The character roles.
Yeah.
So, I mean, speaking of character roles, with the Outrageous Fortune character,
yes,
she is the sexy vixen, to speak, well, quite in a large way, and, you know, and then there is the obligatory sex scene that turned up a few times. As an actress or an actor, you get up in the morning and you know you're going to be shooting this in the morning. Is there some sort of a trick that you know, what's your technique? What are your tools that you get ready for such a scene?
Eat oysters and chocolate in the morning.
Oysters and chocolate in the morning. And you've got like how many people in the room while you do it?
No, you know, you're right. It is very unnatural in the sense that you do have a whole film crew there. That they do look after us. Like they do ask for sort of only essential crew to be in there. So instead of 30, maybe there'd be 15. Yeah,
because I'm sure there'd probably be lots of requests like, "I'll just stand in the background, mate." Well, I'll hold the gap.
But it's not really that exciting, Marty. You know, it's not. It's nothing like the real deal. And the great thing is, I guess being an actor, it's all about exploring energies and relationships with your fellow actors. And luckily for me, Ant Star, who played Jethro, was incredibly charismatic and incredibly good to me. Like, you know, we were both really aware of each other and how to make each other comfortable, which is the main thing, because you have to be comfortable with the person you're going to get semi-naked with, right? The director actually would sit us down and talk about the mechanics of it. Yeah. In fact, one director would go so far as to use hand motions in terms of body layouts. It was quite funny. Okay. Yeah. But so it was very, very planned and very safe. While I'm in the scene, I'm completely unaware of everybody else, and I'm completely unaware that I've just got little flower stickers on my nipples or whatever. And it's that moment after they call cut when I slip back into being Michelle and I sort of realise my surroundings and how I'm lying with this friend as opposed to partner, and that I just kind of get a little bit embarrassed, I guess.
When I look at Michelle's face, I think the most prominent feature that I'm looking at is her lips. She's got fantastic lips. They're quite well formed and even balanced. She has quite high cheekbones. I mean, so that'll need a lot of care to do those right. Face tapers off towards the bottom. These are just little things that we have to keep in mind. And she has a very even colour scheme right across the face, so it should be fun. How did it all begin? I mean, where did it start for you?
Well, it was a little bit of a sidetrack actually, because I started out being a dancer on stage with the Royal New Zealand Ballet as a junior associate. I was little, I was one of their little baby dancers. And then from that, I did an audition to be on a variety sort of show.
It wasn't Young Entertainers, was it?
Yes, it was.
With Jason Gunn.
Good old Jason Gunn. I was a super trooper.
Awesome.
Yep. And it rated off the charts. And so, you know, I'd get grandparents and little kids coming up to me, and it was quite an intense sort of experience being thrown into the public arena. And then I booked one called The Tribe, which turned out to be quite a runaway success. But the next big thing was Xena Warrior Princess. And then I had to quickly go off to Melbourne to be in Neighbours.
Neighbours.
Neighbours, after Neighbours I did The Market, number 2 the film, Outrageous, 2 years of Outrageous. And then I decided that it was time to push myself a little bit further and explore a bigger industry where maybe there might be more sort of roles available or open to me, and I decided to go to the holy grail of actors, which is Los Angeles.
So you did a few tests and screenshots and so forth?
I did. I did maybe like 3 tests and did several callbacks, and I did book one role.
So did you see any cop chases or anything in LA?
I was with another young actress from New Zealand. Walking home, my house was maybe 2 minutes down this residential street, and halfway down, all of a sudden, this guy starts walking towards us. But he got within like a metre of us and was like, "Give me your bags or I'll fuck you up." And I was like, "What? Oh my God, I'm not giving you my bag." I thought he was joking. I laughed at him, and then his energy turned really dark, and he was like, "Look, I'm gonna hurt you unless you give me your bags." And we turned around to run back the way we'd came, and there were 2 guys coming at us from behind, and a fourth one, crossing the street. So they'd been following us.
They pincered you.
Yeah, and we got pounced. We were like surrounded. So it's quite scary. And I I guess I was in shock, and the only thing I could think of saying in my twisted brain was, but you can't, I'm from New Zealand. I felt so wronged, you know? I was like, you can't do this. This wouldn't happen in New Zealand. Yeah.
So end result, gave them your bags?
End result, I was stubborn, wouldn't give them my bag. They just throw me on the ground, whereby I cracked my tooth, and then they grabbed the bag off me and made out in a getaway car. Yeah. We lost some material items, but it was enough to make me wake up. And so that was kind of a mixed blessing, really.
We've been talking for a little bit. Do you have an idea what it's going to look like in the end?
I don't know, Marty. I've put all my trust in you and your 4 brushes there.
I've got more than 4, mate. Go on, give me a bit of credit.
You're a professional. Sorry, I forget. No,
we haven't seen it yet.
I don't know. I hope it's truthful. Marty.
How are you?
I'm
good to see you again. You all right?
Yes.
Oh, come through. How's the 10 days been?
I feel like I'm walking a plank.
You'll be fine. If you can just stand here for me, just right there. And what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to grab this.
Okay.
If you can turn around for me.
All right. This is
turn
dramatic,
right around.
Marty.
Yep. Turn around.
Okay. Are you ready yet?
No, that's right. Just presentation is everything.
Okay.
Turn around.
Okay. What? Oh my God, it's huge. Oh wow. That's weird.
Keep going.
I don't really feel. I feel like I do kind of connect with it, but that's not how I thought my face looked. But I can see that that's what people might think my face looks like. Oh my God, wow. You've been busy.
I have been busy.
Gosh, oh my gosh, it's even bigger as you walk closer, eh?
I have some particular favourites about the piece. I mean, generally the size is the most captivating thing, but just this area here on your nose, it's just, for me, it was fantastic because it was done like in about 3 strokes, and it worked. I mean, I'd wanted to do that for so long, so when it worked, it was just like, awesome.
You know what, that's really funny that that's your favourite part of your painting, because for me personally, as my face structure is, that nose bit is the one bit I hate the most. I feel kind of embarrassed looking at it, because it's quite personal, and you've obviously looked at my face hard enough to get bits about me.
I'll take that to the bank.